It is estimated that between 73 and 100 million sharks are killed for their fins each year, according to marine conservationist Edward Dorson in his writings in the article Massacre for Soup on the website Shark Research Institute. This process, called shark finning, is essentially capturing and killing sharks in order to gather their fins. You may be wondering, why do people want shark fins? And the answer is simply soup. That's right, just a good old bowl of shark fin soup. A few other questions you may have are, how are sharks beneficial? Or why is shark finning so bad? Or if you're like me and wanting to help these animals, how can the public help in resolving this? Well, I am here to answer all of those questions. Let's take a step back and start at the benefits of keeping sharks in the environment. Sharks are beneficial in many ways. Not only do they serve as an indicator of how well a habitat is doing, but in some habitats, they may be the top predator of their environment. According to the Humane Society International marine science graduate of the University of San Diego, Lawrence Klobeck, in his article, Why Are Sharks Important to the Ecosystem, on the website Shark Champions, sharks keep food webs in balance and encourage biodiversity to flourish by feeding on those species that are more numerous, allowing other species a chance to also grow in number. But what would happen if sharks in an area were to disappear? Sharks play an essential role in their ecosystem, feeding off of sick and injured fish and maintaining biodiversity. Without them as the top predators, other predator fish, such as groupers, will thrive, eating many of the herbivorous fish, which will in turn create an algae and seagrass explosion, making coral and other animals struggle to survive. To keep things as simple as possible, it's bad for any species to rapidly go extinct. But without sharks, we wouldn't be able to have coral reefs, which would mean a total ecological disaster within every ecosystem. But what's so wrong with killing a few? Why is it so wrong to make a few bowls of soup? That might be the mindset of few. And believe me, I've thought the same thing before. However, if everybody thinks like that and captures and kills even just one shark, that is millions of sharks lost. You might be wondering what the definition of shark finning is. Zoologist, environmental activist, and award-winning and best-selling author Mark Carwadine once wrote in the Discover Wildlife website in his article, What is shark finning and why is it a problem? It is the gruesome practice of cutting off live shark's fins and throwing the rest of the animal into the sea, where it dies a slow and painful death. But what happens when a shark is caught by finners? They are dragged out of the water. Because their bodies aren't used to gravity, it makes it harder to fight back. They're pinned down, and their dorsal fin, pectoral fins, and caudal fins are hacked off with a knife. The finners then throw the finless shark back into the water, and oftentimes it is still alive unless they bled out. Since sharks can't swim without their fins, they sink to the ocean floor. And since sharks have to be swimming to move water through their gills to breathe, they slowly suffocate. Alone, afraid, exhausted, in pain, unable to move. It's completely helpless, and it dies from either blood loss or suffocation. But how can we help these creatures? Well, there are multiple charities you can donate to in order to stop these horrendous acts. For example, Shark Allies. According to their website, Shark Allies, the Shark Alliance is a nonprofit organization originally established in 2007 in Hawaii and incorporated in California in 2014. Their mission is to protect sharks and stingrays with their primary focus on shark finning. They want to raise awareness to the issue and create an impact by shutting down finning industries. Their team is full of dedicated professionals on this subject. So far, they've been successful in 7 shark fin trade bans and are on their way to get more. They just need your help. In conclusion, there are many reasons why shark finning is an awful practice that needs to be banned. Sharks are beneficial animals who not only help maintain the environment that they are in, but are also indicators of how well an area is doing. Shark finning is inhumane and simply cruel, and it needs to be stopped. Shark Alliance is doing numbers on banning the shark finning industry, and with more donations, they could help these majestic beasts even more. So I ask you, are you going to become a shark ally?